morning. It's around 11 a.m. I definitely had a lion. This morning I was super lazy, but it happens, you know, we all have days like this and that's totally normal. Don't feel bad about it, like it happens. It's a weekend anyway, so who cares? I am going to be making some breakfast now. I'm gonna do something super simple, super easy because I cannot be bothered to even function right now. Let me show you what I'm gonna be having for my favorite meal of the day and the most important one, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm going to go for some plain vegan yogurt, raspberries, chocolate chips, cinnamon, pumpkin seeds, and then I'm also going to be adding some digestive biscuits on top. I actually usually do like a Weetabix or something like that, but they don't really have it, or I couldn't find it anywhere, to be honest. So I just crumble on some of these bad boys. Let's make it! You can really do this with any flavored vegan yogurt that you like, but I always prefer to go for a plain one as I feel the other ingredients add a lot of flavor to the final result. Again, use any fruit you like, but my go-to is for sure raspberries, and of course I add chocolate chips, cinnamon, and digestive biscuits is definitely my new thing right now. Also, I like to add a tad of maple syrup to sweeten things a little, but of course it works without it too, and if you're using a more fruity yogurt, it's probably already sweetened. So here is my finished breakfast. It literally took me like, I want to say like 2 minutes, but I feel like it wasn't even 2. I want to say like 1. Oh, it's so good. You know what does it for me? It's the crunch of the digestive biscuits. It's like everything's so like soft and creamy and then you got that crunch. Try it if you've never had digestive biscuits in your yogurt, maybe even in your oatmeal. I don't know how oatmeal would be. In a yogurt, it's perfect. You just need to make sure you eat it quite quickly because they will get soggy otherwise. It is so delicious. And you can put anything you want in here. These are just examples of what I put in, but nothing is right. I mean, nothing is wrong. If there's something you love putting in your yogurt, then please let me know down below so I can incorporate it into my meals because I love hearing new ideas and things like that. It really helps me out as well to change up my meals. This is so yummy. I mean, I've shown you guys a similar thing in one of my other videos, but I've started adding this crunch of the biscuit and chocolate chips, and it's a game changer, let me tell you. So let's do a quick taste test on this banitsa. It is with red lentil curry, carrots. That's not bad. How's yours?
It's amazing.
She hasn't actually tried it yet. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's not like too much, but it's also not too little. It's perfect. Great snack. Is it good? Mm-hmm. The thing I really like about it is that it's really not oily at all, and a regular classic Bulgarian banitsa will be filled with oil, but this one is actually, it feels super healthy while you're eating it. We made our own. This is what she looks like on the inside. We used carrots, curry powder, and lentils. Okay, let's do a taste test. This is what she looks like. Nice, Mom. She's got the right amount of crunch. Like, just listen to that crunch. Ready? Okay, I think for lunch I'm gonna do like a rice kind of veggie mix thing. I don't know, I'm just gonna go along with it, see what happens. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible because I can't be bothered, and also I want to show you guys a meal that you can just whip up when you're feeling hungry. Let's make it. First things first, rice. You can cook your rice however you like, but I prefer to use a rice cooker as it's honestly the easiest way and it keeps it warm for a really long time. Secondly, grab a pan and add some oil to it and let it heat up. You will then want to chop up some garlic, or a lot of garlic if you're like me and always go overboard with the garlic, but you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. Add your garlic into a pan and heat it up for a few minutes. Then here is the biggest time saver ever. Frozen veggies. I got this big pack of Mexican mix from Villa and it has such a great range of veggies and legumes. Pop that into the pan and stir it until it defrosts and starts softening up. Then you can add some soy sauce or any other spicy spices you want. Finally, just add the rice and stir everything together. Here I like to add extra soy sauce so that it's not that dry, you know? Mix everything together and you're literally done. I also like to chop up some tofu into small cubes and toss that in a pan for a few minutes. This is optional, but it's super quick and it really adds to the meal. Just add some sesame oil along with some sesame seeds and some soy sauce, cook it for a few minutes, and you are done. Put everything together in a bowl, add some extra soy sauce if needed, and some chili sauce, and you are good to go. I mean, it's super simple, and it was the quickest thing that I've ever made, and it's filling, it's nutritious, nutritious. What is with me in words today? It's like my language is lazy. See what I did there? I definitely recommend this if you want something super quick and you don't really want to think about what you're gonna make. It's basic. Of course, you can add more sauce, you can add more condiments or whatever you want really just to make it a little bit more flavorful, but I'm totally okay with plain food. I actually really enjoy plain food. I don't know why, I just do. These figs are actually unreal. So good, so good. I'm not sure what the season is for figs, but it must be now because like incredible. I don't know if they're much of an on-the-go snack because they're very soft so they could get squished really easily, but they're the perfect just afternoon snack. And I'm about to go and make myself a little iced coffee as well. They don't really go together well, but oh, so good. Woo! That hit the spot! That's really good, and it was super easy to make. So you don't have to go and spend all your money on an iced coffee when you can just make it at home on your own. So yesterday I went into Lidl and I found vegan ice cream, which honestly, Lidl hasn't had vegan ice cream for the longest time ever. So obviously I had to get both flavors and they were both on sale. They were on sale. It was like €1.50 for one, which is crazy when it comes to vegan ice cream. So I got peanut and hazelnut and I got vanilla and forest fruits. We're gonna do a little taste test and we're gonna start with peanut, baby, peanut. Let me get a spoon. I've had them out for a while, so they're nice and melted. Let's see what they taste like. Cold. It's okay. It's very sweet, like very sugary. It tastes like sugar, you know? And I would say the flavor of peanut is not very strong. All I taste is sugar, really. Let's try the vanilla and forest fruit. I'm not usually a vanilla fan, but this one's better. Still, again, very sugary, but I really like these kind of like forest fruit swirls. Okay, that one's good. Still sugary, like I said, still really fake, but better than the peanut one, surprisingly, because I'm usually not a vanilla fan, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I enjoy this. I mean, for €1.50, it's worth it. If it was more, not worth it.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes.
I'm gonna make a quick shake now after my workout. I've shown you guys like a million times, but the one I use is this plant protein. And I'm gonna just add a few frozen berries, literally just a handful, and some oat milk. I get my berries in Lidl. They're my favorite ones to get. Good price, big bag, mixed berries, ba-bam, shabam. And then my milk of choice is always oat. I'm all about oat. I don't want to hear about anything else. Sometimes coconut is okay. I'm not a fan of almond milk, to be honest. Soy milk is not the best either. What else is left? I think that's it. I mean, I feel like there's loads these days, but I'm all about the oat milk, and I get mine in DM in case you're wondering. I've also decided that I'm gonna add a tablespoon of peanut butter just for the extra calories. It will definitely fill me up, but I'm doing it. So anyway, let's quickly make the shake. I'm gonna make a light one because I'm gonna have dinner soon. It's already 8:30. Bad time to work out, bad time to have a shake, but we're gonna do it anyway. obsessed with this protein smoothie. It tastes so damn good. If you live in Bulgaria, you can find it in the health store. It's literally called health store. And if you live abroad, I don't know. It's called plant protein. I think that's literally just is there a name? purenutritionusa.com. I'm gonna try and find a link for this. Gonna edit my workout stories now and drink this. So to make things a little healthier and switch things up, I like to use pasta that's a little unusual. This one is made from rice, quinoa, and chia, which sounds very bougie, I agree, and honestly it is. The health benefits are much higher than in regular pasta, but it does cook very differently. Start off by heating up some oil in a pan, and of course, the most important step, chop up a whole lot of garlic. Add that to the pan and let it heat up for a few minutes. I then like to add at least one vegetable, and my favorite is usually zucchini. So chop that up into small cubes and heat it up along with the garlic. You can add as much salt and pepper as you like at this point. Whilst this is cooking, I boil the water for the pasta and put it to cook with some oil and salt added to the water. Finally, I add in some tomato puree to the mixture and let that simmer for around 5 to 10 minutes. The longer it simmers, the more flavor it develops. That's definitely something I have noticed. The last step is optional, but I like to add this minced soy to my tomato pastas to give it a bit of a bolognese vibe. You would need to prep this at the start of the cooking process, but it's extremely simple. All you need to do is pop it into a bowl and cover it with boiling water, then let it sit there for around 5 to 10 minutes and add it into the sauce towards the end. Stir everything together, and by then the pasta should also be done. Mix everything together in a large bowl, and ta-da! It is finished. And yes, this pasta turned into mush because it's not regular pasta, but I messed up and accidentally boiled it for too long. Don't do that, okay? My bad. It's honestly so good. I know it looks weird because of the type of pasta it is. It kind of becomes mushy when you add so much sauce and stuff, but I kind of like that. If you would rather it didn't get mushy, then I would suggest boiling it for less time. I think I just boiled it for too long and then left it to cool down for too long whilst I was making the sauce, but I really like it a lot actually. And with the spicy, it's like, woo! It's a spot, sis.